Last time on What's Your Damage?
So as you know, the Ceremony of Colors is in a month, and it so happens that at this Ceremony of Colors, that the Queen will be stepping down, and we will be electing a new overseer. There's going to be heightened security around the knights. I will be acting as one of the guards for the Red Knight. We would all work together. Speaking of Castille, I think he needs some help in Bartol. I have been trying to reach him. He has been unavailable to me.
To Bartol!
Okay, where do you go? So you say the Temple of the Risen Sun, and you throw it against the wall.
Yep.
And a blue light comes out of it, and you are not able to pass. When you walk into the sheriff's station, you can see the window where the Temple of the Risen Sun is, and as you kind of look there, a murder of crows exits what you know as Castille's room.
Oh, you guys looking for a moon cleric?
Justice, I think it's looking at me.
Kill it!
I can't, it's not my turn.
I take that duty with honor. God damn it. Well, the ground needs to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20, you guys! Fucking hurts! The ground dodges! The ground fucking dodges!
So, you guys have just arrived in the town of Bartol and the sheriff's department, and you have seen a murder or cord of crows fly out of Castille's Temple of the Risen Sun. Surprisingly, there is nobody here in the sheriff's department, not even Deputy Tawny. However, the time of day is about the afternoon. So, whatever you guys would like to do, please tell me.
How many crows was that?
A murder of them, it looked like.
Yeah, how many is in a murder? That's
lots.
Okay.
I think it's lots.
I would say it was at least a baker's dozen.
Yeah, that seems like a safe estimate, probably.
But I don't know how much that is. Is it 12 or is it 13?
I think it's 13.
Yeah, because it's one for the baker.
Right. Or I thought somebody told me once. I thought it was you, but maybe not. That the reason that a baker's dozen has 13 is because if it had less than 12, they would be killed in olden times, and so they always added 13 to make sure it was more than 12.
Well, I never heard that. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know where I heard that, actually.
I would not want to be a baker back then.
No.
I definitely feel like I heard that from this group, too.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've always heard.
Aha, it was Elliot. I see.
So it was
I thought it was just so that the baker could taste one.
That makes sense too, but then why would he give it to the customer? Or does he?
Oh. I thought he kept it. And that's why he's overweight.
To the temple!
We're talking as we walk.
Thank you,
yes,
George.
it's a very Sorkin kind of thing. Walk with me, talk with me.
Mm-hmm. Like lovers do.
So as you guys are
Talk to me like lovers do.
So as you guys are walking to the
Burke's in a really good mood today. Gus, you know what's gotten into Burke?
Holding on my head like a memory.
He's just in one of his moods.
Gonna put this in his file.
So as you guys are walking through, you do see that there seems to be there is a large encampment to the left of the, or I guess to its audience right. Audience right.
Nobody cares.
I do. So to the right of the temple, you see a large amount of tents, and you can see a line from the Temple of the Risen Sun to the tents, or from the tents to the temple. You also see a lot of food being delivered by men in robes.
What color are the robes?
Blue.
Yeah, I thought so. Look at that line. It's intense.
And the line is filled with mantids. And you can see just Deputy Tawny just standing there, just whistling as you guys walk by. Just a Oh, hello, Sheriff. Hello, Deputy Sheriff. Hello, Okot. Hello, Jorix. Good to see you.
Hello, Tawny. How you been?
Doing well.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. She does a Kirby. She goes, hi, Deputy. Or, sorry. Excuse me. Forgive me. Hi,
I'm
Sheriff.
the deputy. He's the sheriff.
I know that. I made a slip of the tongue. Forgive me for that.
Well, I wasn't mad.
Oh, well, thank you for accepting my apology.
You're welcome. This is awkward. Let's move on.
And you hear,
Here comes the rain again.
and as you guys approach the temple, you can hear a lot of commotion, just manted speak, which is kind of incomprehensible. And you see a man, a heavy-set man, gray hair. What's the right word? Brawny. Brawny at the top, behind a table. He's like, just okay. I don't understand what you're saying. Just for heaven's sake, please, what do you eat? We're trying to make you food. And they
They eat spider babies.
what?
Yeah.
They're
not as bad as you would think.
what? Where do I get spider babies from?
From spiders.
Yeah.
I set myself up for that one. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do I get a large shipment of spider babies?
Hmm.
I don't.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a sheriff. I'm not a trader.
You might have
I'm
to talk
a cook,
to
but
Trevine.
I don't know. Yeah, that is an exotic ingredient.
Do they eat anything besides that?
Ask him.
Probably. They said it was a delicacy, right?
I've been trying to ask them. They don't speak common, and I
Would
don't.
you, would you like some help with that?
Please.
Well,
And,
just watch them and see if anyone breaks out a snack.
Something's telling me, Burke, they don't have any snacks. That's why they're here.
Yep.
That's why they're so cranky, huh?
Can I? He goes, by the way, my name's Barrick. I think I've seen you guys before.
Yeah,
And
I remember you, Barrick.
And yeah,
Barrick?
Castille's. Yep. And Castille's mentioned you.
Barrick.
Barrick. Yep. Almost like
Barrick. Okay, I was okay. That's less like my name. I was just
Oh, yeah, no, it's like barracks, but without the ix sound. So just barrack.
sure. Barrick. I like it.
Nice to meet you, Barrick. I'm Jorix.
Hi, Jorix. Castille's mentioned you quite a bit. And you can see that behind Barrick, not Burke, behind Barrick is a tiefling woman who is reading a book. And he goes, so can I please get some help with this order?
Yeah, no problem. And I give him tongues.
Hell yeah. And he begins to talk to them, and he goes, I don't have a bunch of spider babies. All right. You eat. You eat. All right, so you just eat creepy crawlies? That's going to be difficult to mass produce. Interesting. All right. Well, in the meantime, here's roughage. We'll figure it out from there. And he turns to you, and
I hear locusts are an excellent source of protein. And
anybody
grubs.
else gonna anybody else gonna say anything, or can I just let that one just sit there and be grossed out by it? And
I
then
mean, it's a good source of food worldwide. Grubs and locusts and grasshoppers and crickets. And
Yeah.
open up your mind, Barrick.
I don't know if they.
Would you like for me to say anything?
No, I wouldn't. Thank you for that. Oh, yeah, Castille had some jobs for you.
Is he around?
Yeah, I've been trying to reach him for a couple weeks now, and
Oh yeah, he's been. He's just stayed in his room quite a bit.
When's the last
With the
time you saw him?
crows?
What?
There was a murder or cord or a baker's dozen at least. Crows come out that room.
All right.
I
No.
wrote it down. And I did a drawing of a crow.
Oh, that's very well done. Is that electricity coming from it and
It's
to it?
yeah, striking it and being amplified by it.
That's a nice touch. I like that.
Thank you. It's a vessel.
Barrick, when's the last time you saw Castille? Do you remember?
Last time I saw the man,
Like in person.
well, How would I not see him in person?
I mean,
About a week or 2 or 3 ago. I've been kind of busy, what with the influx of mantids from the Withered Lands.
right.
Now there's a sulfur pool in the Withered Lands, which
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's new.
Yep. Things change, I guess. But yeah, I mean, like, I have the list. If you guys want to talk to him and see if you can get in touch with him, please feel free.
Sure.
All right.
I mean, I'm gonna just head into the temple and go to his room.
Okay.
Hey, you said there's a bunch of mantids. By chance, is there a fairy dragon that responds to Thray?
There are fairy dragons, yes. Whether one has responded to that name that I've never heard before, I am uncertain.
I'll go. Where are they? I should go check them.
They're stage left, audience right.
All right, I'm going stage left. You guys can check out that temple.
All right, I'll go audience right.
Okay, so as Gus goes towards the fairy dragons, is Bert going along with Gus?
Yeah.
Splitting the party.
As per usual.
As we do.
Okay, so we'll go with Okot and...
Want to come with me, Jorix?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Thank God.
Actually,
Jorix
I want to
like,
go this third direction.
I'm going to do my own thing.
Okay, so as you two head towards the head towards Castille's room, you can see his room, and there is a magical light coming out from underneath the doors.
I knock on the door.
There is no response.
I knock a little harder.
There is no response.
Castille.
And as you say that, Jorix, you see her open her mouth, but nothing comes out.
Castille.
And still nothing coming out of her mouth as she's by the door.
Castille?
You can hear your voice.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
What is going on?
He's not responding.
I try another message his way.
When that happens, you just get back. Castille is unavailable right now. Please leave a message.
Castille, I'm at the door.
When I say to Jorix he's not responding, does he hear that?
No.
Cool.
Okay, I think you're broken.
Well, I've been through a lot.
I'm getting nothing. Nope.
What?
Your mouth's moving. I'm not hearing anything.
Oh, I see. We're gonna play that game. Okay.
What are you saying? Why do you look so mad at me? You're just moving.
Okot rolls her eyes. Like, all right, I'm gonna
Okay.
dick about it. See how it is. Castille, God damn it!
And still, as she is by the door, you don't hear anything come from her mouth.
I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in.
You know,
I open
okay,
the
we
door.
should just go in. That's what we should do. We should just go in.
Oh, Jorix, great idea. Thanks. Good one.
Whoa, you don't need to give me attitude. Why are you looking? Jeez. Oh my god.
Wow. Just. Okay. I open the door.
You turn the door, and the door does not open.
So I turn the doorknob. And
Okay,
just
are we
knock.
miming the door too? Is that what we're doing? And then Jorix tries to take the door and open it, thinking that Okot is just goofing.
Yeah, and once again, the door does not turn, and nothing happens.
Fuck is your problem, man?
And you can't hear her now, and she can't hear you now because you're both by the door.
Can I hear Can we hear ourselves?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well.
Now that you're both in the door.
Okay. I feel like I would have realized that a lot sooner if I was saying things and no sound was coming out.
Yeah, I didn't think that through, but I like the scene.
Maybe we can just say that we hear ourselves. And not
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
You guys hear yourselves, but you can't hear them.
Yeah, so now when I'm close to the door, oh, I guess you weren't joking on that one, but you can't see me.
Now you're giving me the silent treatment? So you're just going to mouth things at me? Cool.
And then I sent a message to Okot. Okot, talk to me, Okot.
I have been.
Wait, can you hear me? Da 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 da. I'm saying words, not thinking them. It's very difficult in an audio medium.
Oh, yeah, there's your mouth is moving, but no sound is coming out.
What is Castille doing?
I don't know. Can we Hmm. We used the ball of travel to get here, didn't we? Shit.
And
You
you
did.
tried to get in, and you got rebuffed.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kick down the door.
You can try.
I try to kick down the door.
There seems to be a magical barrier preventing that.
Clang. I do not kick down the door. This. I go to say something to Jorix and realize that he won't hear me.
Well, we still have like the message link between us.
Oh, cool. I'm like, is this freaking you out? Because it's freaking me out.
A little bit. I got a new trick. Let me see if this will work.
Okay.
And I get my magics ready, and I cast Arcane Eye.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I get this little invisible magic eye that I can move around,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really tiny, and it can like go under doors and stuff.
Okay.
And I'm attempting to get it under the door.
Okay.
I pull out my beat pipe.
Okay. As Jorix and Okot try their plays, we switch to Burke and Gus hanging out stage left with the manted folks and the fairy dragons.
Thray! Thray!
And the mantids are kind of like looking at you curiously as you say Thray. One of them like gets up and mimes like pointing to his bicep.
Oh, I do a wrestling flex pose.
And then he like looks excited. And you say Thray again.
Yeah.
And as you do, you can hear fluttering of wings.
I rush over.
And as you rush over, you see Thray there. It is
Yes.
with the other stablemates.
All right, Burke, I'm gonna try something I learned from Dravine. It's a new kind of magic. And
Cool.
I cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
New NPC.
Yeah. Did not believe this was going to be a thing. Hi. Okay, so it's Thray. And Thray
Hello,
goes,
Thray.
where have you been? I've missed you.
I've been in like a weird land where stairs keep repeating themselves, and the archdiocese is in pictures. It's a bad place. Don't worry about it. And then
Stairs.
I was forming an arch-sheriffsies, and anyway, enough about me. First of all, did you have a name before I started calling you Thray, and do you like the name Thray?
Yes, and yes.
Okay, so you're cool if I keep calling you Thray?
Mm-hmm. I am.
Okay. You're good. You're the first animal I've ever talked to,
And you're the first dwarf I've ever talked to.
I'm enjoying this.
I hope we have many conversations in the future.
Well, I see
Do you
you
wanna
have
take
a
me for a ride?
language. I do. I see you have a language, so I'm never going to eat fairy dragons. I wasn't planning to anyway, but now if in the future someone offers me, I know to say no.
Yes, please don't.
Do you speak to crows?
I
I don't know how language world works. Some people think all animals can talk to each other. Some people don't know.
I can attempt to, yes.
I'd like to ride you and find that murder cord baker crows and ask them what they were doing in that room.
Okay. And
Stray casts tongues on herself.
Also, hey, do you have any unclaimed friends who would love a new owner? My friend Burke here.
and she goes, oh yeah, I do. Yep. I have Amara.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to talk to her because I can only talk to one animal at a time. But,
Okay. I can tell her.
Yeah, tell Amara that she belongs to the deputy Burke now. Well, let me
Wait,
make sure,
what?
Burke. Well, hey, Burke, do you want a fairy dragon?
A dragon?
A fairy dragon. You can't eat him, though. Her.
What's a fairy dragon?
It's this thing I'm talking to.
The crow?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I don't want a crow.
Remember when we were riding and you stuck your hand through the mirror and clotheslined, all those things?
You know, I've done a lot of stuff.
With the mirror, though. Yes.
Uh-huh.
You stuck your hand through instead of pulling something through it.
Yeah.
A fairy dragon is what you were riding when you did that.
Yeah. Are you getting one?
Oh, I've had one, but do you want your own?
Yeah, if you have one, I want one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so it's named Amara, but you could probably change her name. They seem to like
To
that.
Steve.
Yeah, that's a solid name. All right, Threy, yeah, get your friend. Burke would gladly take care of.
Steve.
Steve is what she'll be called now.
Steve. Well, yes.
Easy there.
And so Amara takes wing, and she finds her friend, and in about 5 minutes, they arrive back. And yeah, so it's Amara, and it's Threy and Amara, nay Steve, or Steve, nay Amara.
All right, so we're gonna ride these and look for those crows, if that's cool with you.
Yes, I just want to fly.
Oh, not now, Threy. I was talking to Burke.
Damn it.
What? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Steve.
Yeah, do you want to ride Steve and look for these crows?
Hell yes. Let's burn these crows. I mean, do we have fire spitting?
Do
Do the dragons?
I don't know.
Do they?
Do you have
More
any
like
sort of like
dragonflies.
cool magic attacks? Or I guess natural to you.
Well, yeah.
But like that a dwarf would be like, wow, that seems like magic if they saw you
I mean,
do it.
flying is pretty magical.
Oh, that's true, but that's not an attack.
Could be. Go fast enough.
Oh yeah, can you do like whirlwinds with your wings?
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
Maybe if you train me to do that, but I'm just kind of default right now.
Ooh, question. How do we train our dragon?
I feel like there's a trilogy of adventures on the way.
I don't know how, and I could be instructed on how I could instruct my new dragon. Train him to do a trick. Breathe fire.
Okay, and so, yeah, that could be a possible
No answer on that. Okay, get that.
So she just goes like, yeah, you could ask the other writers how they train. I'm still new at this. So are we writing?
Yeah, let's ride and talk.
Okay. And so you guys take wing, and she goes, we're looking for crows.
Yeah, a baker's dozen or so.
And so as you guys take wing, almost immediately you see about 20 or so crows above Castille's room. And she goes, I bet that's it.
Bet you
Yeah,
that's it right there.
go see what's up.
And so you guys take wing, and like the people of Bartol, Deputy Tawny goes, nice flying, Sheriff and Deputy.
I'd give like a army salute thing.
I hold up 2 fingers.
And so as you get you guys pull in front of the crows, they look unnaturally calm as they stare at you.
Creeping me out.
All right. Go ahead, do your talking thing, Thray.
And as she begins to talk, we cut back to Jorix and Okot. The arcane eye is sneaking under the doors, and there's a possible bee accompanying it, maybe.
No, I'll save it.
Yeah, this is for the big time.
It is not that time.
As that's happening, Jorix, you feel like a shadow come over you as two dwarves on two fairy dragons, which are like dragonflies, just writ large, fly above where the windows are. And as you do, as the arcane eye sneaks under, you start to see what's inside.
Okay, yep.
And then a bright flash of light blinds the eye.
Ah!
What's wrong? What?
It's very bright. I can't see. Oh, God. Are you there? Oh, God.
Watch the hands.
Sorry. Does the room clear up at all, or is it still...
It seems like that's part of a defense system that it has. Is it
Mm.
just creates this enormously bright light.
Do we see like light spilling out of the doorway?
Yep.
How does one get into a room that one is not allowed to get into?
Maybe we have to do that list that Castille wrote for us.
Oh yeah, I look at the list.
He seems like the type who would make us do chores before we got to say hello.
Yeah.
And then he would push me through a portal.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that part.
So
Speak for yourself.
So
you
you guys,
love it.
so you guys go to Barrack?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he gave us the list already. Did he not?
No, because you guys went to see Castille, and so he was holding on to the list.
Gah. All right. I'll go back to Barrack.
And Barrack's like, hey, didn't work, huh?
Nope.
He's locked up tight.
Yeah, he does not want to be seen right now. I don't know what it is. That isn't like him. The thing that he wants you two to do is he wants you, and goes, oh, yes. He goes, these guys are going to go over and see the orphans. I know that you're supposed to read to them, so if you want to go with them, please do. I'm fine here, what with the mantids, and I found some grub worms, and they seem to be high as a kite. So, yeah, they have... Yeah, he hasn't seen the kids in about 3 weeks, so I think he just wants you to go interact with them. So, yeah.
Is that the whole list?
That's for you guys, yes.
Oh, okay.
And then for...
We lost the dwarves.
Oh, well, that makes sense. The dwarves are adventurous folk by nature.
Yeah. Plus, they're small and easy to misplace.
It happens a lot.
And so goes, do you mind if I join you guys?
Sure.
Certainly.
Okay. And as you guys head out, we cut to you guys exiting and looking up, and there are the two dwarves on top of dragon fairies.
Oh, there they are.
And they are looking at crows who are staring back at them calmly. And so Gus, as you were talking to Thray, you can hear like Thray trying to talk to the crows. However, she goes, hey, boss, the crows aren't talking at all.
Cast talk with
Okay,
animals on
well,
your
we
animals.
tried.
And one of the crows like lands on your shoulder, Gus. And then another one lands on your shoulder. And then two land on Burke's shoulder.
Hey.
I start petting them.
And they just stare at you unnervingly.
I get in a stare contest with them.
And then two more of the crows jump onto Thray, and two more jump onto Steve. And it seems like now more are coming from you don't know where, but they are landing more and more on your steeds. And Thray goes, it's getting a little heavy. I don't know if I can keep holding all of these crows.
All right, well, let's land.
And she and Steve.
I punched one of the crows that's on me.
Animal
I quack it.
When you do, it surprisingly doesn't really respond. It just gets punched in its beaky face and still remains staring at you.
All right, I grab it by its stupid head and throw it.
And it lands very gingerly or very gracefully on top of Steve's head.
I hate these crows.
And as you guys start to land,
These aren't normal crows.
Oh, crow. As you two start to land, they take off and return to the top of Castille's keep.
Oh wait,
Okay,
I got
they're
a,
just assholes, I guess.
I got
And now-
another spell I need to use.
Okay.
Good.
I cast Animal Messenger on the crow and hey, crow, go to the orphanage and tell the orphans what do bards play on the summit of a mountain, and then wait 2 beats and then say cool music.
And the crow just looks at you blindly. It does not break its former visage.
But it's a spell. It has to.
Oh God, it hurts
So
for some reason.
So you are messaging it, so it has to respond to you.
Yeah, it's a spell Animal Messenger that like a animal.
Okay, so is there a saving throw that it can make to try to beat it?
I think since it's used on like basic creatures, it just automatically passes.
I'm uncertain if this is a basic creature.
I was gonna say, since it's a crow, you can maybe try to resist it with whatever you as a DM think is.
Yeah, and there might be something a little bit more to these crows. And it rolled a natural 20.
Oh my God.
You can check right here because win for me. So the crow resists.
Resists so hard.
Yep. You can just see that its visage does not break and it does not do the thing that you say.
Oh, well, that's worked before. That's how I've been cheering the orphans up when I haven't been around.
Guilt trip on the crow. Is the crow susceptible? Yes, it is susceptible, but it does not break.
So
But it
I
cries.
think you're right, Burke. These are weird crows.
Yeah, these are weird crows.
Should find them a
For
weird tree.
sure.
Okay, so what do you guys do
Happens.
when the two land?
Well, this was a dead end. Want to go see what Ocott and Jorix found out?
Oh, Corix.
Yeah, you can actually see that they're just a couple of.
Ship it.
They're just. You can just see
Joe
they're.
Cott.
You can see that they're just a couple of feet ahead of you.
Ocott, Jorix, what did you find out?
Nothing.
Castille's locked in his room and won't come out.
Yeah.
It's like a teenager.
Yeah. I was just going to say that. Great minds.
Well, we found out that fairy dragons have a language, so we don't eat them. And,
Good.
Good to know.
Good.
I'll write
and
that
these,
down.
these crows are weird.
Cool. I'll write that one down.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's tiring having to write everything down.
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
I have such a big backpack full of notes.
On what, Burke?
In a shorthand you don't understand.
Yes. So our current...
I'm starting to figure it out.
someday you will. So
So-
our current... Oh, go ahead, okay.
No, you go ahead.
Our current thought was maybe Castille wants us to do the chores first, and then he's going to open the door. Seems kind of backwards to me, but, you know.
Yeah. There's some crazy magic stuff happening there too. I almost punched Jorix.
What?
Well, what's the first chore?
Was that when I was blinded?
Like, you were just being so fucking sassy.
Because you were... Well, okay, it was the magic. But
Yeah,
whatever,
see,
what-
this is what I mean.
yeah.
There's some sort of sound dampening there next to the door.
Yeah, if you get close to his door,
Hmm
You
There was a comedic miscommunication.
more comedic for other parties. But yeah, you guys should tack to Barrack and see what Castille wants you to do.
Yeah.
What does he want you to do?
Go talk to the orphans.
Oh, if you're going to the orphanage, give him a message for me.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What does the bard play on the summit of a mountain?
What?
cool music.
Oh.
Is that a fun fact?
It's good.
It's a little joke to make the kids laugh.
Made me laugh.
Gus, I didn't know you were a father.
No, it's for the orphans. I'm not a father.
Yeah, well, that was a top tier dad joke you just told. So
Yeah, I read it from a book called Laffy Taffy.
Didn't the queen outlaw them? Something about crimes against humanity?
No, that's a different book.
I don't know. It was just on my family's bookshelf for years.
Okay. Well, we'll pass it. I will pass it along, Ellen.
I'll be out of the room.
Maybe I'll say it by the door.
Maybe that'll break the spell.
Okay, so as you guys have agreed to do that, so the mountain boys head back to talk to Barrick as you guys head forward to talk to the orphans. Who is a tiefling woman, goes, sorry to be unusually chatty, but do you guys know Odine?
Yeah, I know Odine. I'm supposed to find her, actually. Do you know where she's been?
Actually, she's supposed to come here in a couple of days. She has
sweet.
a couple of days off from her guard duty.
Duty.
She goes, but like, can I tell you guys, I am worried about Castille. The last time I saw him was 2 days ago.
Oh.
And he's got more gray streaks in his hair, and he's been unusually cold to everybody.
That's weird.
And I've been hearing like chanting and growls coming from his room. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I also like had a really bad smell of sulfur coming from there. And he went to talk to the mayor, but I haven't seen the mayor since then either. Okay. But I am looking forward to seeing Odine.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for that information. There's some weird shit going on around here.
Yeah.
Like some super weird shit.
I don't know what it is. And so when you guys enter the orphanage, you hear the kids yell out, "Priest Pufferfish!" No, Seagull! Seagull!
And I start flapping the wings, going around the room.
And they start to cheer. And as you guys start to entertain them, who tells the...
Not Okat.
Jorix, you tell them the joke.
Yep.
And they laugh, and they like, from Gustus? From Sheriff Goldhammer?
Of course.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What?
They're laughing really, really hard.
I know.
Kids are
Some
weird.
Weird shit.
And you can see that some food is on the table. And the kids go, "Priest Seagull, can I ask you a question?" And it's a small boy.
Of course.
He goes, "Does Pufferfish not like us anymore?"
Oh, of course not. Pufferfish is just very busy at the moment.
Because we haven't seen him in a month, and I've seen him walk by, but he just doesn't pay attention. He doesn't come to visit.
Yeah, he wanted us to come and say hi on his behalf because he's been so busy lately that he feels bad that he hasn't had time to stop by and see you guys. So he wanted us to come by and say hello.
Well, thank you. Okay.
Jorix, can you do some identify on that food?
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this.
As you cast Identify, we cut back to Burke and Gus, and Barrick is there. And he goes, "Yeah, apparently Castille wanted you to go talk to Black Mantle about convincing him to not accept shipments from the Archdiocese with food-wise and whatnot."
All right, I'll go do it. Where's Black Mantle?
He's at the mayor's keep.
Okay.
And then after that, I think he Yeah, I think maybe you might talk to Mayor Glowden if things progress well. And there's a visitor coming tomorrow, but I'll tell you when you get back.
Okay.
So as you guys head to Black Mantle's office, it's finally upholstered, very well done. You've worked with Black Mantle quite a bit. You know that he's kind of a stickler in some ways, but progressive in others. As you knock on the door, he opens it and he goes like, "Oh, Sheriff and Deputy, good to see you."
Thanks.
So, what brings the dwarves to my door?
Well, yeah, why are we here?
We want you to not accept food from the archdiocese anymore.
Well, just a quick question. I know that you've been busy, and I know that you have your own adventures. But have you seen how many fucking people we're taking care of now? With the war in Ethian and Tranks and the Fields of Plenty not producing, we do not have enough food to take in all these people. So that's the only thing feeding our populace right now. So if you can find me a different food source, fantastic. But until then, we're going to feed the people with the food that we have.
I've heard that locusts are an excellent source of protein.
We're not equipped to catch mass locusts.
I'm also not here.
Says the
Yeah.
wind.
Have you tried eating the crows? They don't seem to have a language.
I don't know. I think crows are very smart, and it would be very difficult for us to catch enough to eat on all of them.
Yeah, they can remember faces.
Yeah. Do you want them to remember your face? No, not at all. So I'm sorry, I cannot refuse food at a time where we are housing refugees from the Withered Lands, plus the kids from all of the orphans and misplaced tieflings. You know, I can't have people go hungry. I hope you understand what I'm saying here.
Well, can
We
they...
gotta find another food source.
Yeah.
We gotta get these fields. What's with the fields? The Fields of Plenty?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with the fields? What's wrong with the fields?
Oh, it happened with the missing heir of Ethian and the war between Tranks. They recently found the heir. Apparently, Vasily was holding her. So there might be production starting up again, which would be great for us. But until then, and the worst thing is that, Mayor Glowden was going to vote for Vasily to become the new Red Knight, but whatever.
Yes. Well,
Yeah. Politics isn't my strength. I'm more of a justice department than a legislator.
He goes, well, great. I don't know what justice has to do with feeding people, but if you can find me an
Nothing.
alternate...
That's why I'm trusting your judgment on this issue.
Okay, yeah, so we agree. We will accept the food from the Archdiocese until possibly the Fields of Plenty kick back up production.
Well, yeah, people can't starve.
Exactly. I wish Castille would listen to me. Okay, well, it was a good talk. Thank you very much.
good talk.
Would you like some candies?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the candies.
Okay, here you go. And he has root beer barrels and other
I love
other
root
old
beer
people
barrels.
candy. Yeah.
No, these are great.
I know, right?
I don't know, where do you even buy these anymore?
You can give some to the kids. They tend to just give them to the kids.
Sure, I'll give them to the kids.
Okay, so you guys head back to Barrack.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are heading back, Jorix, you are casting Identify.
Yes, on the food.
Okay, so what are the effects of that?
Basically, I can tell if there's magic affecting it, and if so, what magic is affecting it.
You can tell that there is some sort of dormant magic on it right now, and the dormant magic on it, it looks like it has a sort of control. It messes with people's minds.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
That's
But
pretty much what I thought.
But it is dormant right now.
I'll bet it's activated when they eat the food.
Yeah. Then I go over to one of the kids, the one we were just chatting, They've been eating the food, I imagine.
Yeah.
And the one we were trying to console, and I just lay a hand on her shoulder. There's nothing to worry about. Identifying him too.
Okay, you trying to see if there's any magical effect on them?
Yeah.
No magical effect.
Well, the same thing. If there's a magic on him.
Okay, yeah. Once again, like it's on them, but it isn't affecting them right now.
Okay, and then when I get that tick, I want to try to remove curse and see if that'll work.
Okay. You remove curse, and yeah, it comes off.
All right.
Nothing to worry about.
Jark says less convincingly this time. Shuffles over to
Nothing
Okat.
at all. Just
Okat.
Jorix's spell slots.
Okay, can I speak to you outside?
And then goes, yeah, it's time for story, kids, and they look excited. And
Thanks,
yeah, I'll meet up with you guys again.
Yeah, sounds good.
And so as you guys are heading out to talk, Burke and Gus are walking by.
Guys,
Guys.
Hi.
there's something bad happening in this town. Very bad.
Extremely bad. Remember when we all went to talk with Evangeline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she told us about the poison food that was being sent by the Archdiocese to Bartol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's here.
it's here.
Yeah,
She
well,
was-
it's that or starve to death. That's what I learned.
There's gotta be another option.
And then you hear Deputy Tawny go, you guys okay?
Yeah, we're great.
No, we're not.
No, we're great.
Hey, Deputy, riddle me this.
Okay, sure
You
thing.
Die of poison or starvation. How do you win?
That sounds like a bad situation either way.
Yeah.
Did we tell them that it was poison?
Did
Oh,
we tell
Or did
her?
we?
No, but he had me sold that they'll die if they don't eat.
Yeah, but also, did he know that the food poisoned, so it'll kill them anyway?
Yeah, but it's better to die a slow, painful death
What's gonna kill people?
while eating than a slow, painful death while starving.
I still think there's a third option that doesn't involve a slow, painful death.
No
What
one
do I
mentioned
mean?
that to me, so...
What are we talking about? Hi.
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 The food from the Archdiocese. It's no good.
Really? Because I've been eating it. It's been totally fine for me.
Yeah.
I immediately
Would put a hand on her and do remove curse.
Okay.
Nice. Is that a cantrip? Can you
No.
just do that all day?
I
Damn it!
cannot.
Everybody line up.
We cannot form a line here. The one child and Deputy Tawny are safe.
Until they eat.
Until they eat again.
Could you put it on a sticky note and just tap people with it over and over?
I can only make so many of those a day.
I'll start production. We've got a factory going.
I
We'll
can
bring in
make-
jobs.
5 of those a day.
Oh.
That can be used once.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's better for me just to do it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you guys head back to Barrack after completing your tasks.
Well,
do you
does
still
anything
chat?
happen when Jorix removes curse on Tawny?
Tawny goes, huh, okay, that was interesting. I've never seen you. Okay, hi.
Hi. Yeah. So whatever's happening with the food, it's
Mhm.
not an immediate effect,
Mm-hmm.
and I have no idea if it's like a buildup, like you need a certain amount, or if there's something else controlling it. But it's bad. Right now, you're fine. I just got
You
it.
should talk to Castille.
Yeah, we really should. It'd be great if we could talk to him.
Yeah, he seems like he would be the one to kind of figure this out.
Do you know a way to talk to him?
Knock on his door?
Yeah, we tried that.
I'm out of ideas.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm not an idea person. I'm a deputy person. Isn't that right, Sheriff?
Yeah.
They're not mutually exclusive.
I don't have the vision of a sheriff or even an assistant sheriff like Burke. I'm just a deputy. A deputy who does her job and does it well and whistles a tune.
Hey, I got an idea.
Okay.
What if I go to the Twisted Knot and offer to sell my soul to the devil for a bunch of poison-free food for Bartol?
Yeah, Okay.
What? Okay.
I mean, it's his soul. He can do what he wants
Guys,
with it.
are you sure you want to
Feel like that's a bad idea, though.
I mean, I don't, but I don't want Bartol to die slow and painfully either. What kind of sheriff am I if I can't protect it?
Yeah. Well, before we do the soul selling, let's see if we can get through to Castille.
Yeah, we just finished our
Okay.
task. Did you guys finish yours?
Oh, I mean, yeah, pretty much wrapping it up.
What was your task?
Was it to talk to him about stopping it or actually make him stop it?
Oh, I think probably make him stop.
Oh,
We tried.
Yeah.
We could try to be more convincing. We kind of folded.
Maybe we should go with you.
That's a tough cookie to sell.
I mean, it is.
Well, if he's the mayor, maybe he should be the one who sells a soul.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
At least to show him that there are other options.
Yeah.
So do you guys go back to Barrack?
That'll be an easy sell.
Do you guys go back to Barrack?
Sure, let's reconvene with Barrack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And Barrack's there, and he's like, "Oh, that was quick.
Barrack, things aren't good.
I know, but hold on. I got some news for you. Shoot, what was
Good
the news? Okay, so when Castille went to talk to Black Mantle, the thing that he said was like, people will starve, and Castille was like, whatever. But then he's contacted a druid named Goldenfoot. Goldenfoot's arriving tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and he can actually put in fields here that'll sustain everything. The thing is he does not, since the druids are outside of the whole Kingdom of Men thing, they don't want to do anything construed as a political act. And since we are so against the immigration policies of the Red Knight, it's almost always political. But we have to convince them to give us the fields here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Castille wanted you guys to deal with, because he's apparently unavailable still. I mean, you can check with him.
Oh,
Now.
well, that's easy.
What's easy?
Convincing people to be friends with other people, not convincing people to let everyone die of starvation.
Yeah, that's easier.
Yeah. Yeah. You just got to convince Goldenfoot to do it, and then we'll all be on the path.
Oh, wait, I thought I had to convince the mayor to let Goldenfoot do it.
No, we just have to convince Goldenfoot.
And then with the food there, then I think you can convince Black Mantle to stop taking shipments.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Barrack, have you been eating the food?
I've been eating jerky, man.
Okay, that you prepared yourself?
Do I look like a fancy pants non-jerky making man to you? No, of course I make my own jerky. I'm so angry that you asked.
He's a chef.
I am.
Well, okay. I'm sorry.
He's a very, very angry chef.
I hit a sour point. I'm sorry
Hey,
for that.
we
Bert.
just have to be sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you got the Bartol jerky recipe yet?
Oh, I think so. No.
Oh.
Do I?
Oh, yeah, I can give you that. And as he says that, you hear Castille's door open.
I run to Castille.
And does Burke and Gus stay with Barrack to give him the recipe, or do you guys run to Castille? Because I assume Jorx
I
is
want
going
that
to
recipe.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can wait a sec. I mean, Castile can only talk to so many people at once anyway.
Castille. Okay.
It's true.
Barrack's like, yeah, so here it is. Just take down the notes and I'll tell it to you real quick.
God's like,
Yeah. And he goes, well, bye. As he continues to write. And when you two arrived to see when you arrived at Castille's door, you've always known Castille to be kind of like, he's been carelessly tussled, right? Like he doesn't like you. He's probably a guy who sleeps on a couch, right? But he wears it well,
Mhm.
right? Always has. This time when you see Castille, he looks bedraggled. And you can see some blood on his tunic, and there is a thick viscous fluid on the edges of his robe. And he turns and he sees you two rush up, and he goes, "Oh, hey kids!"
hey, Castille.
And he closes the door.
Oh, he steps out of the door and
Yeah.
closes it.
Yeah, he
He's
says
just
I
like,
thought he was inside.
Oh, no.
Like,
Here you
Goodbye,
go.
kids.
hi guys,
Yeah.
slam.
He goes, hey, kids, and then he steps a little bit forward, and then he closes the door tight,
Mhm.
and you see him whisper something to himself. He goes, hey, yeah, things have been,
Yeah,
yep,
how you doing?
still doing. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
How long do you think you can still doing?
Oh, as long as I need to.
Because you look like you're burning out.
Oh,
Remember when I said, don't kill yourself and ask for help?
well, you have to understand, Jorix.
Uh-huh.
I was requested by somebody in this town to remove a cat from a tree, and I couldn't allow that cat to stay in that tree.
Uh-huh.
The unfortunate thing was it was a bobcat. So that's why I'm so beat up. And he smiles.
Uh-huh.
You got the messages? You saw the kids?
Yep.
Mhm.
Good. Thank you so much for that. Talk to Black Mantle. The dwarves did?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah.
He convinced him?
Nope, didn't go so
No.
well.
Okay.
Though apparently Goldenfoot's coming into town tomorrow.
Excellent. I'll need you guys to talk to him. I still have things to do.
You want to let us in on what's going on there, bud?
I would so like to. However, this is coming from a power higher than myself. And I cannot. I really wish I could. You have to believe me on that.
All right.
But tell the dwarves I say hi. I'll see you soon. And tell Odin tell I don't think Odin's gonna make it tomorrow.
Oh.
Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. And he opens the door, and there's a bright light, so you can't see what's going on inside. And he goes, hey, I just want you guys to know, I am so glad that I've gotten to meet you. And he closes the door. And then Gus and Burke arrive as the door closes.
That man has a hell of a way of saying goodbye.
Very ominous and like it's going to be the last time. Every
Yep.
single time.
Yep. Every goodbye sounds like goodbye forever.
So Gus and Burke, you are there now.
Hi,
And
where's
Okot looks
Castille?
upset.
Where's Castille?
He just went back into his room.
Okay.
I said to say hi.
Yep.
Why can't we say hi?
You can try.
Yeah,
I
give
don't
it a
think it's gonna
shot.
open.
I try opening the door.
It is locked. But you do see a note come out,
I read the note, or try to.
and the note simply says, Red Splendor, beers on me. Signed, Castille.
Well, let's go to the Red Splendor. It's what Castille would... It's what he wants, actually, not even what he wanted. It's right here in the note.
I'm already out the door.
Okay, as you guys enter the Red Splendor, you guys have some beers. It's very good. Unless there's anything else that you want to do, I'm going to fast forward to the last scene.
Yeah, no,
So if you guys
just need to know what happens next.
Yeah, probably just us commiserating about how fucked everything is.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys, it is now nighttime. You hear outside
It's still really fucking creepy.
as Tawny is just whistling,
I don't remember Tawny whistling before.
and
Like ever.
Yeah, people keep whistling
I'm
that
not sure she
tune,
knows
and it's
how.
creeping me out.
Yeah.
as you guys retire for the night, I imagine that Burke and Gus hang out in the sheriffry as they have before, and Castille and fucking Okot and Jorix go to the temple. Is where you guys have slept before.
Yeah, I think that's where I stayed.
Okay, as you guys are getting ready for bed, all of you, even though you are in three separate locations, when you turn around, you see your other party members all in your bedclothes.
I pull my pants back up.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, it's very dark, and you hear wailing, like the wailing of damned souls. And then 4 spotlights hit you. And you hear, an announcer overhead say, "Our next 4 guests have a combined IQ that just barely reached the triple digits. Please put your hands together for Justice Dumbhammer, Burke the Misinformed Stabcot, and What's-His-Face." And you see a spotlight hit a very tall, thin man with a shock of red hair, and he has a suit on. And he goes, "Hello, and welcome to the Johnny Show. Please have a seat."
Hi, Johnny.
"Hello, Justice Dumbhammer.
Oh.
Please, we have some anguished souls to entertain with you guys. I am a simple businessman, and I heard a proposition." And he goes, "Oh, such sad faces. You guys aren't entertaining at all. Let's change it up." And he changes it up, and now everything is in black and white, and you guys are behind a desk, and he is wearing like a femme fatale outfit. It's like a noir. He goes, you see, adventurers, I have had a very difficult time as a small business owner. Apparently someone came and stole a soul, a very important soul from me, and I just want it back."
Whose soul?
"That would be Alanoir's soul, the king of the Blade Singers."
Oh, that's who I used to remember the note A.
"Oh, well, he is the first of Blade Singers, and he's back. And I want him down with me, because, it took a long time to get him, I can assure you that. And so I have asked for your help, because I feel like the soul is here in Bartol. And I'll never can you guess?" And he kind of puts a hand on his chest, and you see like a crow insignia show up, and he goes, "And can you imagine that I have almost closed the deal on a soul that I have been gunning for about centuries now? It feels so good. I mean, like, it's so misguided what people will do. Of course, as a small business owner, I'm fine with it.
Just growling.
But yes, Alanoir is back, and I need him. Or Alanoir has been taken from me, and it hurts me so deeply. So if you guys could get him back, it'll help you and it'll help me."
What about this other soul?
"Oh, I'm working on that one.
Yeah.
I could have generations of them."
Didn't we send you a bunch of related souls not that long ago?
Those souls are good, but this is excellent quality. This has a long tail, and if I got that one. But I digress. This isn't for you. The thing that I need you to deal with is Alanoir being back. Can you do it?
Guys, I'm not in my room. Is everyone else seeing all this?
Yeah.
I just thought maybe it was something I ate.
You know, I changed my mind about selling my soul. It was never a 100% thing anyway.
Yeah. Well, we were going to sell that other guy's soul.
Well, we were going to discuss the possibility.
We were going to sell a lot of different kinds of souls, but, nothing was written down. I didn't sign anything. We were discussing.
I mean, I did hear about that, Gustus, and to get your soul, that would be a lot of fun.
So
just leave Castille alone, right? It's him, isn't he? Because he looks tired.
I mean, what would ever give you that idea? And you see, like, crow wings extend from Johnny's back.
Because the crow stuff.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I was picking up
what I was laying down.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, you're much sharper than I gave you credit for.
Thank you. I'm wearing the hat today.
Oh, yes, that's why you're a bit mopey. Oh, and to show that I'm not just here to get a favor from you, I can give you a bit of information that might be pertinent. Okot, if you want to kill the man who hurt your family grievously, he's the bartender at the Twisted Knot. I believe you befriended him. Yeah, he sold Evangeline a bad potion, which kickstarted a chain of events, which led to her to go mad. Oh, have you talked to Zhao lately? You should. Or maybe not. Who's to know? Me. Oh, and Gaia. And he smiles.
And Okot glares at him for a really long minute, and she's like, I fucking hate you.
You know, you are part of mine. And I don't ever turn my back on my children.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I have to like it.
I just watch them suffer.
Yeah. Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Great parenting. Way to go.
I never said I would be good at it.
So, what would it take to get this Eleanor soul?
Well, you got to find the body it's being housed in. There's a.
Don't you already know?
I do not. Unfortunately, there is some sinister magics that are preventing me from seeing it.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. However, my bloodhound is on the case, so you might run into him. He's a small little dwarf. Not the one that. No, he's a small little gnome. Not the one that you're thinking of. What is it? Farstand, right? Ugh.
On that, we agree.
Yes. So there's a little gnome. He's going pursuing for it. He might kill a couple of non-essential people in pursuit of that. I know that you might have a problem with that, but he's my bloodhound. I thought I'd give you a sporting chance to maybe stop him from killing people. He's been wanting to meet you, Okot, and he's been wanting to meet you, Jorix.
Wait, okay, so do you want us to find Eleanor, or do you want me to talk to Zhao and Gaia? And
Oh, I'm just trying to help you out.
that's a lot of information you're throwing my way, and I'm very tired.
That makes sense. That makes sense. You focus on the thing that I want, which is find Eleanor. Got it? And
Got it.
All right.
you leave Castille to me. And he smiles. He goes, well, sweet dreams. And as he says sweet dreams, he blinks out, and you guys are all alone in your different bed areas.
Guys, I'm back in my room again.
And Gus is there.
Me too.
Okay.
Did we have the same dream, or was that real?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, yes. I think it was real.
It felt more real than most dreams, but maybe that's how it works if you have the same dream. I don't know. We should ask Jorix. He probably read a book about dreams.
Yes, he probably knows what's going on.
Do you all reconvene with Jorix?
Yeah, I go back to sleep.
Okay.
Let's
All
ask him in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
we can wait till tomorrow.
Okay, and with that, we'll close. Hi, everybody. It's your DM, Elliot, and...
Your Okot, Sadie.
And just want to tell you, if you like the show, consider following us on Facebook at...
WID Cast.
And on Twitter at...
WID Pod.
And if you've liked the new music that we've had on the show, guess what? You can listen to that on our website.
At WIDpod.com, where you can also find all the episodes and bonus stories and content.
And you can see what our mugs look like. All of our faces now.
The horror.
But thank you again for listening. Enjoy the show.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Wank.